Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to a very different kind of video. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to Destiny 1 nostalgia. So our first little video here is going to be 12 minutes of Destiny 1 nostalgia. So this first one he has listed as friendly enemies. It's not even the friendly enemies part. It's not even the friendly enemies part. It's the artifacts before the artifacts. So if you guys don't know, these were artifacts that were in Destiny 1. These were the artifacts. You had like, when Rise of Iron came out, you had like, I think it was like 9 or something you could choose from. Each had different roles, as you can see right here. I actually completely forgot about these. You would grind a different way to get these. And you guys can see right here on this one, you actually need to upgrade the artifacts. But dude, I actually forgot about these. Dude. You guys don't know how cold this entrance was. Oryx's the first time we ever fought Oryx was the coldest, scariest. I was terrified, dude. As a little like 14-year-old, seeing this symbol was terrifying. Dude, it was so fire. Oh, you gotta wait for it. Dude, he has a literal like demon entrance, literal horror movie villain entrance. It's like, that's him right there. You don't even know you're looking at him. It's so cold, bro.
Class exclusive weapons like Ace of Spades.
I also made a short on this. So, Ace of Spades was the hunter exclusive hand cannon. Like, only hunters could have this. Also, only Titans could have Fabian strategy, and only Warlocks could have Talalak. I made shorts on all these separate. Ace was still such a demon back then.
Fabian strategy and Tlaloc were pretty notable exotics from Destiny 1.
True,
That's
very
right.
good.
There were also some class exclusive legendary weapons you might remember.
Oh my god, okay. He's probably gonna mention this, but the class exclusive legendaries, like, the most iconic, the Susanoo, nobody remembers this. And then Hunters had the sniper. Let me see if you put it in here.
Like the Susanoo fusion rifle, a Mobius shotgun, and Still Piercer.
This thing was a demon, bro. This thing was so good. Probably maybe the best sniper of Destiny 1. That's a crazy take, I know, but this thing was so good. Super underrated. Had snapshot, such a good ADS time, super good aim assist. Like, this thing was just truly amazing for the time.
There used to be these little orange icons on the map that would lead you
Nah, nobody wants this back, I promise you. What does he have to say about this? Let me hear.
to side missions called adventures.
Okay.
These were basically used to fill in gaps in the story and explain lore that wasn't really mentioned anywhere else.
I don't know if I believe that, to be honest. It was actually just like, the main way I saw adventures was content droughts. And Bungie wanted to have an extra mission in there, and Bungie's like, hey, this wouldn't fit in the main story, let's put this as its own separate, it's basically like a side quest, let's put it as its own side thing. That's how I kind of viewed this. I didn't like these though. Never, no, they were so boring.
Cade Stash is a pretty iconic mission from,
I already know what he's gonna say about this. He's gonna say the Taken Phalanx is spawning for the first time.
but it also contained a little surprise in the form of a Taken
That's him right there. If you guys played Destiny 1,
Phalanx.
and you said you didn't die to this specific Taken Phalanx, I know you're lying, and I know you never played Destiny 1. Everyone died to this. I actually did this campaign story with my brother, and he already did it on a different character. He made me go first here. And I was like, oh, cool, Phalanx. Dude did just what you're about to see right here.
Encountered their first Taken Phalanx.
Dude did that right there to me.
In early Destiny 1, the
Yo.
planetary materials called Relic
Yo, the crazy thing is, I can name where all these come from. Relic Iron Mars,
Iron, Spin Metal,
Cosmodrome,
Helium
the Moon,
Filaments, and Spirit Blue
Venus.
were actually incredibly valuable.
Dude, the farming routes needed for these things, were absolutely insane, by the way. In year 1, mainly, year 2 and 3, it got a lot better, I will say. But year 1, dude, you had to grind for these things. Also, take a look at his ornaments. This whole inventory has so much, dude. The ornaments right there. Oh my goodness, dude. Heavy ammo, special ammo sense. That right here is this right here is a 3 of coins. This thing should be brought into Destiny 2. A 3 of coins would increase your drop chance of an exotic happening at the end of an activity or on the ground. And I think that's how we should have in Destiny 2, but now it's super, super easy to get. So these were legendary marks, these right here. So these were legendary shards before legendary marks or legendary shards existed.
Spin metal, helium filaments, and spirit bloom were actually incredibly valuable. Weapons would
Why is
not
that?
come with their perks unlocked by default, so you would level.
Dude, this was hell, by the way. You had so many ways to go about this, but let me explain quickly how this went. So you would go sight, this perk, this, and then that final last perk. This is a terrible Imago roll, by the way. It was so crazy, so much to do. And oh, it took so long to fully upgrade something. If you saw someone with a lot of fully upgraded gear on, it was insane.
Level them up by grinding experience, and then
Yep.
you would get this upgrade unlocked notification.
It was like, dude, when you fully upgrade it and you saw that right there, this was like peak Destiny happiness.
Following,
Dude, look at his ammo. He has 20 shots in his primary. He was farming.
depending on the weapons you decided to use, it was incredibly easy to run out of primary ammo.
Oh my god, it was so easy. If you ran a hand cannon, it was just over for you. There were even primary ammo synths, by the way. Like, you could use primary ammo synthesis for this. What does he have to say about this?
Destiny 1 and early Destiny 2. These funny looking white ammo bricks
Yep.
are relatively common, but if
Yep.
you didn't find one for a while, or if you played with a long range weapon, you could definitely run out of ammo
Yep.
completely.
I will say, though, it still does this to this day. It will give you ammo if you had 0, and I think that's it. It actually was pretty good.
Infinite primary ammo was eventually added to address this issue.
I'm not sure if I really like that, though. It wasn't really much of an issue, honestly. I don't know how you guys feel about infinite primary ammo. I kind of liked when we had a little bit to work off of there, you know what I'm saying?
One of the most powerful PvP weapons of all time is Gnawing Hunger. It
So-
absolutely dominated the Crucible following a massive auto rifle buff.
This was a terrible time in the
It was being
Crucible.
used in
Oh my
almost
god,
every
wait,
single
Shadow's a
game, and
demon.
just couldn't find out how to beat it. By using a consumable called Mode of Light, players
Okay,
could instantly
motes, I
gain
remember
experience
motes.
in order to unlock their weapon.
That's what you did. That's what you did. Your weapon upgrades were based off of motes of light, and you just spam these, but you ran out so quick if you didn't have 1,000 like he somehow has in this clip.
And armor perks, massively reducing the barrier to trying out new gear. Engrams used to tell you which slot they were for. So
Oh my god. So this was a crazy thing because, like, as you can see, this exotic engram is clearly for the chess piece, but like when dudes were farming Twilight Garrison, for example, if you got an exotic and it wasn't a chess piece, you were literally so sad about it. It's insane. This actually was a thing in Destiny 2 for a bit. Aya Saluna still kind of has this in a way. From Grasp of Avarice. I actually loved this system of the sights. Nobody ever used this sight, by the
options
way.
that you could change and customize. For example, on your sniper rifle, you
Show
might
me.
be able to pick from a long,
Short gaze is still the GOAT.
short, and medium
Taxis is alright.
range zoom. Some people love them and some people hate them, but
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This system was so much better. I don't know why, but to me, this system was so much better than what we have nowadays. If you guys are gonna ask me why this is better, it's just, I don't know, you have everything in front of you, you're seeing everything, it's just easier to customize, and you only have to worry about armor, recovery, and agility. That's all you have to worry about. Hunters, you go agility, and I think it was recovery, I forget to be honest, but I prefer this system, honestly. It made it so much easier.
we could choose all of these different perks in each column in order to customize our subclasses, and then D2 launched with a very rigid system based
Yeah, this one I didn't like. I think this was probably the worst they ever had it, where you had it was like class exclusive like this, or like class specific. You had Phoenix dive here, this dive, Rift. Like, I think this is probably the worst they've ever had it, but I will say I do like how it is nowadays.
Factions used to be a pretty huge part of the game. Both in D1 and the early
Factions
days
are
of
still
D2.
kind of in the game. You can find things like the dead orbit, blank, 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 dot, dot, dot. Everyone knows Future War Cult was the best though, you know?
These factions also offered exclusive exotic class items that could be equipped in addition to a regular
These were exotic class items before exotic class items, but you could have 2 class items on at once. It was the actually like craziest thing ever. He has the glass house on with that exotic is gone, by the way, with his exotic class item. It was absurd, dude. It was amazing though. yeah, so that is all I will be going over in this video. If you guys do want to see a part 2 to this, please let me know in the comments. Let me know anything you guys might remember about D1 or anything like that. Would love to see some more comments about that. Quick shout out to all of our community members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you guys do want to become a member, all you have to do is go down and hit that join button. I would really appreciate it. It'd mean a lot. And if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, like, and drop a comment, all that algorithm stuff. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments your favorite piece of nostalgia from Destiny 1. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.